Jeff Tinsley is the CEO of Real Me, a system that helps people be safer when socializing or transacting online. In the online dating world, platforms have hired Real Me to integrate with their platforms to help authenticate users so that people are actually connecting with real people and not bot accounts. It's a very impressive business model for our new virtual world. And Jeff joins us now. Welcome, Jeff.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Well, you know, we talked a little bit before we started the interview, and I'm fascinated by this because you said you started about 5 years ago, and you've already invested $50 million into this enterprise?
We've probably spent around $50 million focused on this important issue, which is that people, you know, increasingly as more and more people are connecting with strangers online, for instance, when they date, it's exposed some real problems with people not being safe. People are literally getting hurt, and our objective is to stop that, to reduce it at a minimum, reduce the fraud and the scams and the worst outcomes, because it is unsafe when you're connecting with strangers out there.
Right. And, I've heard that there's over 400 dating apps out there, but it's not just dating apps that are attracting kind of unsavory characters. It's Instagram and other social media platforms where people are reaching out to meet strangers, as you said. So what are some of the security features that you've been able to implement that really are helping keep people safe?
Yeah, dating just happens to be one of the biggest markets. And fortunately, the dating world really seems to be ahead of some of the other services that connect strangers in taking interest in making sure their users are safely connecting with other folks. But you're right, what we do actually goes beyond dating, because we're all connecting with strangers, whether it's through Instagram and different services, or even when you're buying and selling online, like you're using these classified ads type services, they can be unsafe. So yeah, we've invested a lot of money in order to improve the situation out there for people and make them safe.
Interesting. That's fascinating. So what are you finding that people are getting the most benefit from? Are they feeling now that they can actually enter either dating, websites or any kind of other, as you said, buying, selling, and feeling really secure? Do you have any statistics that can kind of back that up at this point?
Yeah, it is actually pretty shocking what's happening out there. So particularly in the dating space, where we've spent a lot of time and effort to understand the problems occurring there, what we've actually found was shocking. There are about somewhere between 30 to 50% of the profiles that you'll find on a dating site are actually fake, which is unbelievable. And unfortunately, those fake accounts are the ones that tend to perpetrate scams and fraud, et cetera, right? So What we found is that 85% of people do not trust the others they meet online. So that's good. That's a healthy distrust. We think. I'm glad people are at least concerned enough and aware, but what they're probably not aware of is that the profiles are fake. And unfortunately, the scams and fraud are increasing at an extraordinary rate. There's been a 3x increase in frauds and scams over the last, call it 5 years.
Wow. I am blown away by those statistics, Jeff. That's crazy. 30% approximately have been affected by some kind of...
30 to 50%.
Tell us where our viewers can find more information.
Well, you can actually go to therealme.com to look people up and check them out. But increasingly, you'll see in the various services that you're using, your dating sites, your other services, the sites that you use to buy and sell, you'll see Real Me buttons shown there so that you can easily, with one click, actually just look up the people that you're engaging with or thinking about engaging with, so you know more about them, so you're safe, right? And that's what the S stands for, by the way, is safety. So even if the Real Me is not available to you right within your app, you should at a minimum, you could go to Real Me, or if you're not going to do that, at least go to Google. Like, my public service announcement is to make sure that people are aware of the issues that are happening out there. And you should be checking people out before you connect with strangers online, whether you're dating or otherwise, because, the problems are real, and we don't want people to get hurt anymore. So that's the whole point of the Real Me.
Nice. Well, Jeff, thank you so much. What an amazing business you've created. And I like that S for safety. It means a lot. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thanks.